Welcome to the weekly tarot forecast for February 8th through the 14th, 2021. My name is Lunar. I do tarot/energy readings. If you are interested in booking a reading with me, go down in my description box, look for schedule an appointment, click on that website, and see what I have to offer. We have a new moon in Aquarius going on this week, and we have the Chinese Lunar New Year, Year of the Ox, Metal Ox to be exact. It's been 60 years since the last Metal Ox been around. I'll be going over it more in my Instagram video, so definitely be on the lookout for that on February 12th. Y'all already know how I do this, so let's get started. Let me show you the tarot cards that came through. We have Armadillo Spirit, set healthy boundaries. Queen of Heaven, blessing from the Divine Empress of the Skies. Rising Sun, the Divine Solar Child Reborn. Wholeness, Mandala Mudra. Throat Chakra, Vishada Mudra. And mysticism. Set goals for yourself. Allow the divine to work its magic how it needs to work its magic. But let's get started with the tarot part of this because I am interested to see the tarot cards that come through. So I'll be right back with that. Welcome to the weekly tarot forecast for February 8th through the 14th, 2021. I'll give y'all some time with the oracle cards. You can pause the video here to look at the oracle cards a little bit longer. Alright, let's move the oracle cards off to the side now. Before we get started, I want you to center yourself, either with breathing techniques or connecting your energy to Mother Earth. If you decide to do breathing techniques, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, and continue to do this until you feel calm or centered within yourself. If that doesn't work for you, try connecting your energy to Mother Earth. And how you would do that, you would plant your feet flat on the ground, straighten your back, relax your shoulders. Imagine your energies or roots going deep into Mother Earth, dragging her energy up through your body and out through the top of your head. And whatever energy you take from Mother Earth, always give back, equal exchange. Continue to do this until you feel calm or centered within yourself. And when you do, just open your eyes and we'll officially get started. Conscious card for February 8th and 9th. Subconscious card for February 8th and 9th. Subconscious card for February 10th and 11th. Subconscious card for February 10th and 11th. Conscious card for February 12th through the 14th. Subconscious card for February. Subconscious card for February 12th through the 14th. I guess they was like, since you couldn't be happy with that little bit, we gotta give you this. Now let me show you the cards up close. The Lovers, Ace of Cups, Strength, the Hermit, Seven of Wands, Three of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, King of Cups, the Magician, Nine of Cups, the Hanged Man, Page of Wands, the Sun, Two of Cups, Six of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Knight of Wands, Four of Swords, the High Priestess, Knight of Swords, Ace of Wands, Nine of Wands, King of Pentacles, Five of Wands, King of Swords, Seven of Cups, Ace of Swords, Two of Wands, Seven of Swords, Queen of Swords, the Moon, the Stars, Eight of Pentacles, the Chariot. Wheel of Fortune, Justice, Four of Cups, and Six of Cups. This energy is very mellow. It's very exciting. It's very foggy. It can either be thick fog, medium fog, or light fog, depending on how you feeling as a person. Now, if you have the heavy fog, that means you just running on blind trust and hoping nobody hits you. That's complete faith right there. You're doing medium fog. You're being cautious. You're moving tentatively, but still checking everything around you before you make the next step. In the light fog, you just whistling and making your rounds. You're just free because you know the fog is going to lift eventually. What kind of fog do you want to deal with? The heavy, the medium, or the light? How you can choose that fog depends on how your mindset is, how you are physically, how you are mentally. But it may just boil down to how you are spiritually and emotionally. Now, if you know you're not emotionally well balanced, then deal with the medium fog. If you are mentally ready for anything, then the light fog is good for you. And if all three is just clashing together, then you're just dealing with heavy fog, period. Yellow is the color for this week. Confidence, brightness, bold, the attraction. How do you want to attract things to you? What kind of magnet field do you want to have? You may already have that magnet field. That's why you in that light fog and you don't mind, because you're just whistling away and have no worries whatsoever. Now, if you just have your world crumbling around you because it just is, then what can you do? The yellow may be too bright for you and you'd rather stay in the dark area, but unfortunately it's no cloud around you whatsoever. You have to deal with this sunny bright day. Sorry, the energy is working that way. It's going to be a sunny week. Deal with the attention on you. Deal with the attraction around you. Deal with being the center of attention for things, whether you like it or not. You're going to get that fame. You're going to get that recognition. You're going to be looked at from every which way. You're going to have moments where you can slip up. But people will understand it if you just let it play out how it needs to play out. As much as you want to don on that invisible cloak, unfortunately you can't. But at the same time, you could have people who's too obsessed with things around you. You know, those extra happy people in the morning when you know they had too much coffee in the system and you really want them to calm down, but unfortunately they can't. Not everybody is up for that, because some people just are wandering around in this fog and they're lost. They're a lost soul in this heavy fog that they got around them. Just because you are light and airy and your stuff looks so beautiful. Even looking at this hermit, he's teacher and student. As much as he wants to stay in his cave, sometimes he do gotta pop out and see how the world is around him. He's not gloomy. He's just looking at that light and like, I got my source of light. I can get through with no problem. Slow but steady. Even looking at some of the other cards, it's like connections. How are you looking spiritually? Are you connecting more to your divine essence? Are you looking at your partnerships completely? Your relationships with people? Those are tug of wars. Are you finding your balance in them? Some you may, some you won't. I guess you just need to have that leap of faith sometimes. Not even like this double combo here. Justice and Wheel of Fortune. Good times. Lucky times. Everybody's at a tipping point. Where are you going to be at for this tipping point? This is even more funny that we got the sun and the moon in here. Let me take that back. The sun, the moon, and the stars. The center of attention. Light reflected off the moon and the stars. Shining bright as they can with the moon around them. And fade away as soon as the sun come up. Having the sun, the moon, the stars, Wheel of Fortune, and Justice. Those 5 cards, divine timing, fateful encounter. The wheels are tipping in your favor. The scales are balancing out how it needs to balance out. I prefer people to be in the light fog this week, but not everybody's going to be in that fog. Everybody got their different levels. And I feel like a lot of people is going to be in that heavy one, most of all. And the few who's going to be in the light one, I like them. Now the ones in the medium, they're not too bad, not too small. They still cautious, but they getting around. The medium ones, like, they still got a little visibility, but it's not as much. But it's the light one that's really just breezing through. I see them dancing. You can hear the giggles of the wind. See people dancing in the shadows, the silhouettes, and you just join them. You're doing your own little dance. It reminds me of the forest spirits, druids, and they will come out when spring is near. They awaken, pop their head out, start dancing. Pan, the god of nature, will play his pipe and have the whole forest come alive. The forest finally awakening. The spirits around you awakening. You are awakening. You feel lighter than you have before. You just overwhelmed with giddiness of how your week is playing out. And nobody can take that level that you have away from you. The mediums want to be a part of that, because they can hear the awakening of the force as well. But since their fog is not as thick as the heavy one, but the fact that they can't see the silhouettes or hear the voices as clearly as the light ones, they get slightly frustrated. But they know if they get frustrated, the more thickness of the fog is going to come in. So they have to calm themselves down just so they can try to get a glimpse of the druids or even the god of nature, Pan. He's trying to lead you to him, but since your fog is still kind of thick, you won't be able to get to him. And the heavy ones, well, their fog is so thick, they don't hear the laughter, the music, or see the trees dancing, the flowers blossoming. They so caught up in their own turmoil, they don't see the beauty going on around them. It's hard to have everything on your shoulder, a burden that you can't shake off, and it sucks. You feel sympathy for them, but you can't drag them out of something that they don't want to get dragged out of. They got to come to that decision of getting out of that. You made that. You let yourself spiral in that tornado. You went in that. Better yet, instead of a heavy fog, it's more like a tornado, destroying everything in their path, especially the ones who are really deep into it. They are a tornado, just destroying everything in their path. And then once it clears up, they like, what happened? I don't remember doing this much destruction. And then once you find out what caused you to go on that spiral, you want to try to fix it, want to try to get back to mending things. Well, give people time to settle with what you did. You can't mend it in a week's time. It's going to take a while. Just lay off. So don't let nobody else crash your party. The God of nature is calling to you. Run to it. Especially if you're in that light fog. And once you get to the clearing, everything is beautiful. Nature is beautiful in itself. If you're either in a heavy fog or tornado, once it lifts, give people time to recover before you try to mend something. Because not everybody wants that apology. Not everybody see the wrong that they did. And it's hard. Some things are better left broken. There's only so many times you can glue stuff back together before you can't glue it no more. It's like resetting a bone. You gotta reset it first the right time. Because if you set it wrong, then it's going to heal wrongly. It's best to let things heal in its own way. But this is y'all weekly tarot forecast in a nutshell. If you like what I have to say, leave a thumbs up. Leave a lovely comment down in the comment section. Share this. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Turn on that notification bell so you can get the latest updates on when the newest videos drop. And if you want to book a reading with me, go down to my description box, look for schedule an appointment, click on that website, and see what I have to offer. And if you haven't, make sure you follow me on all my social medias at Phaseoflunar. Follow me, I follow you. Simple as that. And as always, I love you guys. Do know the monthlies will be up soon, so definitely keep your eyes out on that. And the Instagram monthlies are already up. And be on the lookout for the Chinese Lunar New Year, Year of the Ox. I'll be putting that up on Instagram. I know I haven't put up the year ahead, but I am working on it, and that should be out soon. But as always, I love you guys, and I will definitely check you out in the next set of videos. Bye!